I'm probably not going to make it public. I have to ask my guys about that, because yeah, the energy was very big, okay, very sporadic. It was a lot going on in that video. So I wanted to do another video for you guys, that I am for sure going to keep up. So what I started tapping into, it says, in love there is a secret competition for your heart that you may be aware of or unaware of. Okay, now this could be for your heart, this could be for divine feminine's hearts and for divine masculine's hearts, right? But there's some type of differences being highlighted between you and these secret enemies, these prospects, okay? Because it's not even coming out like it's prospects. Like, if it's just respectable people who are interested in you, or you pique their interest, these are, there's some people who are interested in you who are not quote unquote competing, okay? At least they're not intentionally competing, right? These people probably don't even know about another person, or they're not even thinking about other people. Like, there's something about just organic connection, organically getting to know each other, organic conversations, you get what I'm saying? And you guys just kind of exploring each other's minds, like exploring each other's soul, okay? All right, this is definitely like a mutual connecting, mutual getting to know one another, right? So you guys are experiencing that, okay, in regards to the positive prospects. Now, when it comes to these secret enemies, okay, these people who are, willing to play dirty, okay, for somebody's heart here. Divine beings, you're not competing with anybody for anybody's heart, first of all. Second of all, you guys also would not put another person in position to quote unquote compete for your heart, at least not in a way. I don't know why I just heard Hunger Games, but at least not in a way to disrespect, those individuals, okay? But there are some people here, okay? One of the differences being highlighted is that there's, some secret competitors or secret enemies who chase status, and you guys are individuals who chase your divine purpose, okay? There's something being highlighted about skin differences as well, something about skin, okay? So this could also just be your upkeep, how you take care of yourself, okay? How healthy you look, a healthy appearance to you, right? This could even be people trying to attack your appearance, doing some type of ugly spells, beauty magic, beauty harvesting. So this could also be backfiring. This energy could be backfiring in people losing some type of status too, or some type of recognition, okay, or being downgraded, like visibly downgraded in some way or another. And this could just be overall judgment. This is like an overall humbling moment, like that pride before a great fall energy. And the reason why I said that is because we're not supposed to be chasing status, we're supposed to be chasing divine purpose. So anybody that's in that energy of chasing status, chasing money, chasing anything opposed to chasing their divine purpose, there's some type of visible shift that's happening in these people's lives, like it's visible. So if these people manage to have like some type of community or audience, who put them in a spotlight or something like that, if anybody was like obsessed with like attention seeking from people opposed to the divine, there's some type of shift happening with this. So the reason you have to think about positive and negative reinforcement. If anybody, really got caught up in that spell of attention seeking for inclusion into low vibrational groups or for low vibrational reasons, that's because there was some type of reinforcement, to encourage these people to continue that behavior and even think that it's okay to be that way, right? So there's some type of teaching moment that these people are experiencing, okay? There could be something could be being frozen in their life, okay? There could be some individuals who abuse some type of freezer or jar spells or try to freeze something for you, okay? Somebody could have did some type of jar magic, okay? Whether that was for you or for somebody else's heart, okay? All right, it says they will all fall if they do not confess and correct their ways. And it says they are eating their words, force fed. Ooh. And your body is much more sensitive to foods not good for you at this time, okay, or just in general. Your body, you guys' body is much more sensitive than the average person, okay, especially when it comes to foods not good for you. This could also be words, communication, subject matter, content that's not good for you. Like, you guys, you know, you automatically feel a resistance, or like there are some things that you listen to, some things that you may do, even activities where you may, with that sensitivity, you may feel sick just from like certain conversation, like certain frequencies, okay, and that's just your body and the divine communicating through your body that you need to depart from this, detach from this, you know, or get away from whatever this is, okay. All right, so not everybody has that sensitivity or still has that sensitivity, okay. It says telling others you are jealous of them. Okay, well, they're eating their words now. So if people, or if there have been individuals secretly competing with you, telling others that you are jealous of them, there's something significant about your ancestors, or you calling on your ancestors to come to your defense. But with that eating their words energy, people could now be telling them or telling each other or others that they're actually jealous of you. So this is how they're eating their words. Okay. Yeah, confirmation with the setup energy. Okay, this is somebody who was trying to set you up, okay, for some type of disadvantage. Somebody was trying to set you up for some type of downgrade. You got northeast energy here. Something about the northeast could be significant, but the northeast is in the reverse. Okay. So this could be just low frequencies, okay, whatever demographic frequencies that are low vibrational within the northeast territory, wherever you live at. There could have been rumors about your sexuality as well. You got swallowed lots of kids. It's in reverse. Okay, some of you guys is probably not really into that like that. Okay. All right, it says oh, let me tell you what else I'm getting from that too. So this is gonna be a very raw message, you guys. So with a swallow lots of kids in reverse, there's somebody who wants to conceive a child with you, have children with you, or they want to come inside of you. I know that's TMI. I know. Whereas how they've handled people in the past, if they were like, you know, I don't know why I'm hearing frivolous, but if they were like more sexually open and available in their past with this tyrannical energy, tyrant, this is somebody whom, you know, I guess that was the thing, like for people to, you know, swallow their, you feel me, or them to disregard, you know, yeah, do that. Okay, not saying that y'all don't do oral, you know, with the person you love and shit, but that's the energy that I'm picking up from that. Okay, just being very raw with you. Okay. So whoever this is that's been secretly competing, like they could be the type of person, damn, I just heard cum bucket. They could be the type of person where people, it wouldn't even be a second thought to do that inside of them, you know, and risk the possibility of conceiving a child. Okay. Anyway, it says, or somebody could have been saying this about you. They're eating their words. Ew. So I'm gonna leave that there. All right, it says business ideas, innovative plans from the divine. So one of the differences that's being highlighted about you is your nature of conversation and the diversity in what you can converse about. So you're not somebody that's just going to talk about politics. You're not just that. It's like you can talk about all of this and have your own unique, peculiar, independent minded perspective, whether it be on politics, whether it be on family values, whether it be on like self-care, self-actualization, whether it be on like business, okay, or making and deriving innovative plans. You know, there's something about you being directly connected to source, okay, and hence why you're able to create or come up with innovative plans. You know what I'm saying? Innovative is more so, there's a uniqueness. This is giving Aquarius energy. Thank you. This is giving Aquarius energy. Some of you guys can have significant Aquarius placements. You can have significant Aries placements. You can have any type of earth sign placement, okay? This can even be like Mercury energy. So Virgo, Gemini energy could be significant, okay? Sagittarius can be significant as well. It says your differences make you stronger. Okay. So there could have also been like people trying to create false narratives or create their own definitions or narratives about your differences, like the things about you that are obviously different from the community or the people around them. Okay, but this is actually what has you set apart, or what's like putting you like above like these people here, okay? Or at least in somebody's eyes or in other people's eyes. There's something about you having a different approach to how you do things, or you just not following the crowd. You doing something different. This can have a lot to do with you doing whatever this is that's different. There's something about it being tied to meaning, like stuff being meaningful. Like you're that type of person. Like you want things to have meaning, like, you know, in what you do and how you do it. Okay, there's something about meaningful intentions. Okay, so this is what's being highlighted about you. Okay, you got, do you still love me? You got religious women who do witchcraft to get what they want. No one is able to help them. Okay, and then you also have, so I'm not write all this down. You also have, I only want the sex in reverse. So differences that's being highlighted between you and these secret enemies is that they, whoever these toxic individuals are, they could be used to people only wanting sex with them, only wanting sex from them. That is not the case for you. Like, people want love from you, confirmation. Do you still love me? Like, it really be love. Like maybe somebody's used to having sex, like you know, you be making love type shit. Okay, yeah. Another difference being highlighted is your sound counsel. Like the way you rebel, like it's connected to like a soundness. Like there's something sound about how you rebel or what you rebel to. Okay, something that could be being highlighted by these secret competitors is them rebelling to sound counsel. Like things that are sensible, things that make sense, things that are righteous in the upright, things that are fair, things that are just. There's something being like highlighted about them rebelling to things that, you know, like, why would you rebel to that? You got upright advice. These are people who rebel to upright advice, divine guidance, and spiritual coaching. Or they always try to find something wrong or problematic with things that are sound, just to continue being enabled, okay, in their toxic behavior, like things about themselves that they need to heal. Okay, there's something about you celebrating good feelings, celebrating the good feelings. Okay, people could be celebrating some type of good feelings about you, or good feelings that you create. Differences being highlighted. You are trustworthy. There's something about you being trustworthy, or people feel like they can trust you, right? Whereas with this running toward their death, or running toward your death energy, whereas you're being viewed as trustworthy, they feel like somebody else or these other people will literally like influence them or encourage them, or like let them recklessly, you know, go towards things that are going to inevitably manifest to some type of ending, or like something hurtful. You got this bull energy. That's why I'm getting like, I'm getting like provocation. Okay, people, somebody provoking them to unnecessary danger. Okay, or things that could possibly threaten their life, or I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. All right, it says claims they aren't working with the karmic they denounce but actually are. Okay, you're somebody, you actually stand on your word. Like you're not, you don't say that you're not dealing with somebody just because you're trying to convince somebody for that time being, or to get something out of somebody. Like you really mean it. You really mean it. Okay. Yeah, there's something significant about these people faking grief, or like this crocodile tears energy, faking emotions, and faking being faking how much how genuine they are. Something about ingenuine emotions about these people. Okay, yeah, and these are people who are trying their best to tune out thoughts of conviction, trouble, reproach, karma, and judgment. These are people who are willing to use like sacred matter, sacred things, You know, these are people. So I guess there's something about a diabolical energy or energies, okay, who would be willing to use anything to cover up lies, okay, or cover up their true colors and who they really are on a soul level. So I don't know if there's something about these people witnessing somebody like code switching or just pretending with people, yeah, with evil deeds. I don't know why they give me a visual of, I'm seeing like these girls, and there's a girl that come by and they kind of like love bomb her, like, oh hey, well, I want to say Shayla. Somebody's name could be Shayla or Shira. Oh hey Shayla or Sheila. Hey Shayla, hey girl, how you doing? Da, da, da. And then as soon as Shayla walk away, like y'all hear like what happened? Like look at them shoes, like girl, like they one of those. Okay, you could be the type of person that if you genuinely are friends with somebody, like, and you see that um maybe they got something on their face, you know, maybe there's something in their hair, or maybe there's a way, you know, you can add some type of improvement to that person. Like, you're somebody who's going to like honorably and like discreetly like pull that person aside and like help that person out, instead of just mock something about them that is quote unquote what the average, you know, low vibration, I don't even want to, yeah, the average low vibrational spirited person will use that as fuel to mock that person, bully that person, make themselves feel better than that other person, excuse me, or look better than the other person. Confirmation. It says seeing clearly who is just and righteous and who is fake and unrighteous. Confirmation. Yeah, it says shift your thoughts from feeling sick to feeling healed. Okay, you can have this type of influence and impact on people. Okay, I literally just said this earlier. You can have the type of energy that will shift people's thoughts of feeling sick, or shift like these feelings of sickness to people feeling healed or feeling better. Okay, this even be about how you communicate, what you communicate to them, how, you know, what you put in their minds, or how you influence their minds or influence their thoughts. Okay, people can naturally feel better. Okay, because you know, when it comes to negative negative self-talk and insults and insecurities and stuff like that, you know, if you allow that to just stir up in your mind, you can kind of make yourself sick, literally, like physically sick. Okay, so there's something about your loving nature, or like your optimism, your positivity, that has the ability to heal a person or put them in the frequency of healing. Okay, it says grounding will help in this situation. Confirmation. Like, there's something very grounding about who you are, or if people are frantic in their thoughts, okay, if they're overthinking, if they're in heavy anxiety energy, okay, worry and stuff like that, you have the ability to ground people. Okay, or contribute some level of groundedness. Okay, this would just be like, if somebody is upset, you know, you don't add chaos to the person. Like, you can be in this grounded energy, or you can bring them down to like you have the, so it's giving like taming a beast energy. Like, there's something about your ability to calm somebody down, opposed to hyping them up in bullshit. Like, especially with that energy earlier about encouraging somebody towards death, or leading them towards death. Like, somebody's realizing something about some people or individuals who encourage like that conflict energy for entertainment. It says they got people they want to impress. Confirmation. And this is because these people got people that they want to impress. Okay, and obviously you're not like that. Yeah, you got played out in the reverse. These are people who wanted you to be seen as played out, and yeah, but there's something very unique, like a breath of fresh air. There's something refreshing about who you are, while they're like very like common. Okay, they're like everybody else, you know, wanting to impress everybody else, you know. It says you stand out from the rest. Confirmation. You stand out, and this is why you stand out. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, let's see. There's something significant about someone making something seem like more than what it was. Okay. To try and escape something. This was their escape plan. You stand out from the rest. Somebody was trying to make something seem like more than what it was because they wanted you to be viewed as played out. They wanted you to be overlooked, casted out. Okay. Plain. This could even be people, you know, trying to make it seem like you're plain, but you're far from that. Yeah, this could be people who resonate with this Walking Dead energy. Okay. Look, raggedy ass hoe. It says it says, who the fuck are you? Exactly. So you're clearly somebody who's spiritually high ranked. Okay. So I'm shaking my head. You stand out from the rest because you're spiritually high ranked. Yeah, there was this raggedy ass whole energy. Okay, Walking Dead, a zombie, soulless or lost soul, I don't know, who literally positioned themselves to be in this entitled energy towards you, like, who the fuck are you? And they went on this whole quest to try to get you overlooked, left out, casted out. Okay, they wanted you to be seen as irrelevant, basic, but they always watching you. And shaking my head. Anyway, you got Ra has the final say in some type of situation going on, or just overall. Okay, it says, this connection scares me. I needed time to think this through. So with Ra has the final say, there was a raggedy asshole who thought they was gonna have the final say in a situation here involving your life or involving your path. When you're somebody who's spiritually high ranked, you gotta watch me stack. Watch me stack. Now, I did not tell you they wanted you to be seen as irrelevant so bad, but they still watching you. Okay? And whatever way that may be. Yeah, whoever this is, it says, this connection scares me. I needed time to think this through. Somebody thought that a raggedy ass hoe or some Walking Dead energies were being sincere. Yeah, you got old friends in the reverse are caught. You are a shaman or a Buddha. Like, this is how you're being seen. There could be something significant about some things called, I used to wear them all the time. I actually, I think I'm gonna do my hair like that because it make my hair really curly. Bantu knots. There could be something significant about Bantu knots. I thought they were being sincere. They made something more than what it was, and now they're caught up. Okay. Yeah, that keep coming out. Somebody. Yeah. So this could just be being imploded upon, like, made something seem like more than what it was. This keep coming out. Yeah, plans to harm their own child, friend, sibling, relative, and or colleague. These people that they thought were being sincere, they realized that they had plans to harm them. Or these are people who plan to harm, like, their own friends, relatives, colleagues. Okay. It says, I don't want to wait anymore. Please don't leave. There could be some investigation going on, or somebody's investigating something about these people who are very detached, like, or these people who are detached from being sound or sound counsel, or people who's been playing God in their life, or there's an investigation about these people. Or maybe there was an investigation, or there's an active investigation, or somebody's, like, just paying close attention. Yeah, with these differences being highlighted, like somebody's separating the wheat from the tares energy. Okay, this is somebody who could have been in denial. Okay, yeah, you got obsession. Maybe somebody was in some type of denial about some type of obsession. Maybe you could have spoke up about some type of obsession, some people being obsessed with you. Maybe somebody was in denial about their obsession over you. Definitely something about somebody watching somebody here. Now they're turning on each other. Whoever this was that made something seem like more than what it was, obsessing over you. Okay, obsessively watching you, obsessively trying to work against you, playing God. Ra has the final say. These people are turning on each other. It says their reasons for distrust stem from them being untrustworthy. So you got caught. So there's something about your ability to catch when somebody's being untrustworthy, when somebody's being deceitful with you. Like, there's something about your discernment, how you're able to hone in on that. Okay, maybe you could have had some type of foresight or gotten some type of discernment about a situation. You could have communicated this to somebody. Yeah, integrity. You're a person of integrity, or you're being viewed as somebody of integrity. You got Come Through by Drake. Watch me going out of my way just to try to, whatever. You got female relative. I don't even feel like singing no songs. Okay, something's being revealed about a female relative faking loyalty. Okay, this could be one of your female relatives that was faking loyalty. Okay, or somebody realized a female relative was faking their loyalty to them. This could have been like a fake golden child energy. You got golden child in the reverse. Or somebody didn't want you to be viewed as this golden child energy. Yeah, you got heathens. These are people who are heathens. Okay. There's something about the astrological, the planetary transits, okay, or something about your natal chart, like you looking or digging deeper into your aspects in your chart, okay, like paying attention to the trines, the conjunctions, the what else are they called? Opposition. Somebody could be looking deeper into that, okay? It says they can't resist you, okay, but you still got playing God here. So either these people who are playing God, they can't resist you, or these people that's been playing God to disrupt or delay something here about a person and their interaction with you. Like, this person feels like they can't resist you because you stand out from the rest. Okay. Yeah, this could have been a female playing God. These are people who wanted you to lose some type of sleep. You got I can't sleep in reverse. Well, that's a non-fucking factor. There's something about you studying more. Confirmation. Okay. There's something that you are studying more. Some type of essential information. Something that frees you or others from bondage. You got free from bondage, or you're free from bondage here. So yeah, you're not losing any sleep. There's something about you studying. Okay. Studying material that frees you from bondage. Somebody could want you to come through, or somebody could want to come through. Okay, something's coming through, or this could even be like the divine or your ancestors coming through for you. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get some different cards. Woo! Yeah, you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna post that other video because that was a lot of energy. So I want to give y'all something else. Look, a mental rash. There's somebody that's just there's somebody that's very annoying or something like that, bro. Agitating, irritating. They're like a mental rash. This is somebody who has a tendency to over exaggerate. Okay, it says a simple shift in your emotions, law of attraction. So there's something about you having the ability to do this, or you having the ability to do this for others or in others. Yeah, especially people who have behavioral problems. Okay, with this a mental rash energy, or if anybody's experienced something that's like a mental rash, I don't know, but it says a simple shift in your emotions, okay, can make a huge difference here, okay, in regard to behavioral problems, or dealing with somebody with behavioral problems, or somebody with behavioral problems is learning this or learning about this. You got, ooh, okay, yeah, ooh, that's what it's giving. Something was said, something was exposed that has that type of shock factor to it. Or somebody done fucked up now. You got You Can Do It by Ice Cube. Behavior problems keep coming out. Now you have concentration. Noradrenaline. Something about somebody's noradrenaline release. Affects attention and responding actions in the brain. Contracts blood vessels, increasing blood flow. You got irresponsible in the reverse. So there's something about how focused you are, how driven, or you being goal oriented, or somebody could be in this goal oriented energy. Yeah, creative property. This could be connected to your creative property or something that you creating. So I guess the difference, bro. I don't even want to say that. I don't want to say that. There's something here about excessive masturbation, and then when you got creative property here, y'all know when you're horny and stuff like that, that's creative energy. So there's something about you being able to create, or you being able to shift or transmute that energy, okay? So you're not excessively engaging in that, okay? It says you are gaining and attracting healthy, loving friendships. Okay, so we talked about that at the beginning, at the opening of the read. Okay, somebody cannot pay their bond. It says there are plagues orchestrated by Jada that some people are experiencing right now. Okay. Whoever this was that was subliminally dissing you, or they have a tendency to subliminally diss people. They're experiencing some type of plagues, okay, as karma. I'm hearing a song again. I forgot to share it on my community board, but I'm hearing, yeah, like there's something about your concentration that's being highlighted, or there's some type of comparisons here about your ability to focus on your goals or positivity, or not lose focus. Yeah, with this, it's time to be single and focus on stability. And then you got alertness in the reverse. So yeah, somebody doesn't have that. Yeah, this could be why somebody's downgrading, or somebody could be being viewed as a downgrade because they could be disrupting somebody's focus, okay, on their finances, okay? Maybe when this person was dealing with you or connected to you, maybe they were more focused on ambition and finance and leveling up, and they was actually able to do so. But something about some energies here that's like distracting them or disrupting them from this. It says, I didn't intend for you to walk away or never return. Yeah, this is somebody who feels like they were irresponsible with you. Okay. You got doubt. There's something significant about princess complex and doubt. Okay, I don't know if somebody was trying to say that you have some type of princess complex. They could be dealing with somebody who has a princess complex, chasing fantasies. Maybe they were chasing fantasies, or is a person with princess complex who chased fantasies, created some type of doubt here, or disrupted somebody's focus. There's something about your skin. There's something about your skin. Somebody loves your skin. Somebody could be brown skin. Something about your skin. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if maybe somebody doesn't have like the best skin care, but you do. And something about how sincere you are that's being recognized or highlighted as well. Somebody feels like you're very sincere. Yeah, sincere and honest up front, okay? Whereas somebody else, it's something about them hiding something, okay? It says, everything awful you went through, your enemies are now going through 8 times the intensity. Worse, 8 times the intensity. Worse, walk in my shoes, try. Wow, somebody is like really dealing with some insecurities here though. You got brightening their skin. Somebody really could, yeah. Somebody experiencing some type of hell week. Okay, you got blunt force. There's something being exposed about somebody who improperly caring for their kids, or kids in their care, to go fuck off. This could be what they're hiding. Okay, somebody who claims to be self-made, okay, but this self-made energy could be due to sex work or something dishonorable, okay? At least to somebody's eyes, it's dishonorable. Yeah. You got secret meetings. Someone could be thinking about secret meetings as well. Yeah, you got masking strong odors with stronger perfumes and colognes. Yeah, somebody could be having some type of health problems. Okay. Yeah, somebody was tempted to betray you and they failed the test. Okay. So whoever, so this could be this person who was tempted to betray you, that's sitting here, and these differences between you and these people they betrayed you for are being highlighted to this person. Okay, there's something heavy emphasis on your optimism. It says if you can draw it, you can have it. Maybe you're that type of person, that out of the box type of thinker, type of person. Okay. Because I did hear somebody trying to make it seem like you're delusional and not practical. Yeah, with that high spiritual rank though, there's something about you having balance with that. Yeah, somebody was learning your routine or learning somebody's routine to plot harm on them. Or somebody realized that. Confirmation with all black with plies. And in that song, he's like, I'm on some other ish. I'm dressed in all black. And it's like kind of talking about, you know, getting into some stuff. Like, I don't know if somebody was planning some type of robbery. Or there's something about, you know, people who are like this, okay? Just shysty, like untrustworthy. They pretend like they fuck with you. Pretend like they your friend. You know what I'm saying? They want to learn about you, get to know you for the wrong reasons. Okay? Your desire to learn about people, your curiosity, like there's some type of sincerity to it. You know, it's not to undermine the people after they reveal, you know, information about themselves, especially vulnerable information or sensitive information. It's getting much harder to maintain. It's getting much harder for them to maintain the lie. Their everyday is filled with pointless drama. It says success is closer than you think. Keep going. All right, you guys. So I will say briefly, because again, I don't know if I'm going to post that other video. Well, while I got this card in my hand, gains a sense of power and or thrill out of or from being evil. There's definitely some people still desperately trying to do things to you or swap energy in a dream state. Okay. Exes, it's a particular ex for some of you guys. There's a particular ex or your most recent ex. Okay. For others of you, this could be somebody you know, or somebody that's thinking of you. Okay, this could be somebody that's attached to them. This could be old friends. This could be relatives. It could be whatever. But the type of magic is trying to merge themselves with you to reap your inheritance. Is that type of magic or astral traveling that they're abusing. Also sex magic. Okay. Sex magic, if it's the same sex, if it's the same sex, if you're feminine, it's another feminine that wants to hijack, like, wear your skin. Okay, they want to swap over their skin problems with your good skin, for example. If it's a masculine, this could be a masculine who wants you to experience some type of erectile dysfunction, or you not get that much attention from other women. If you naturally do attract women, or you have this magnetic energy about you, or charm. This can even be like the type of courage that you have to approach women. Okay, they could be trying to swap that out, and if they're more bashful or more insecure, okay, they could be trying to swap that out with you. This could also be like wanting your appeal, like wanting your essence. Okay, this could be for masculines and feminines. Like, again, if there's some, oh, that's crazy. If there was some type of sex magic and it's the same sex, they're trying to swap out your essence, okay, with theirs. Now, these are people who have like odor problems. They want to swap that out for your aroma, okay, or your pheromones. If this is appearance, they want to swap out, you know, their looks for your looks. Essence, your charm for their charm, your sensuality for their lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Okay. So that don't mean you're gay. okay? If you're not gay, okay, that doesn't mean that's literally what it's about, okay? And like I said briefly in the other video, after having those two dreams back to back, and I'm telling you, like, these are several people focused on you, like, because there's something that they're witnessing, something that they know, okay, that you are reaping, okay, that's on your in alignment. You're in alignment with reaping. It's like they're trying to swap shit, okay? They're trying to get in, like, by unnatural means instead of just doing the work, okay? Shaking my head. But when I woke up this morning, I noticed some visible changes on my skin, like up in here. Like, I didn't have that yesterday, but I had noticed that. So you guys may be being guided by your ancestors to tap into, like, natural remedies and stuff like that. Like, get into the herbs, like, study about study more about the things that matter to understand those in ourselves, in the world around us, right? So whether that be astrology, numerology, herbology, you know what I'm saying, or herbalism, womb wellness, womb health, anatomy, physiology, what else? I think I was looking into blood types. I was looking into like my ancestry as well, like my bloodlines. Try to get into like reading about my tribes, the tribes that I come from, and all of that. So this is all intentional. This is all divinely guided and orchestrated, and it's to arm us with the knowledge to execute certain weapons that are in our DNA, embedded within us, okay, when it comes to these warfare and the things that we're meant to replenish the land with in regards to our legacy, okay, that we're creating and shit, okay. Yeah, with this change in perspective with the hangman, heavy emphasis on Neptunian energy, on Piscean energy, okay, with the high priestess and the hangman. So a shift in perspective, okay, and your intuitive energy is connected to higher knowledge, higher intelligence, okay, discernment, secrets, okay, secrets from on high. Yeah. And with these differences and stuff like that, I'm telling you, like, another difference I'm gonna close out with is you use guys, like, what you choose to focus on, okay? Like, even if you're upset, okay, if you've been betrayed, like, if you're waiting on justice, if you demand justice or judgment in your life in a situation that was unfair to you, like, there's somebody, I don't know if y'all heard that alarm going off in somebody's car. I literally started hearing Beyonce, ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. I've been through this too long. I've been through this too long. But I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. There's a feminine, a karmic feminine or a masculine. They're in that energy right now. I'm telling you, they're in that energy right now. Whereas you're over here on the other spectrum of things. You're over here focused on improving yourself and things that, you know, improving yourself and deepening your understanding and comprehension of yourself in the world around you, okay? And whatever you aspire to do, to be, to become, or, you know, some type of skills that you're leveling up in. You see, like, so that's one of the big differences too as well, okay? Which is why you're going to have this Ace of Pentacles and that other person is going to end up in the Ten of Swords. Yep. Yep. Nine of Wands, confirmation. Somebody's upset about your healing, about your advancement. There's something about how advanced you are and you continuing to advance. Now, one thing about what we understand about the Most High God, okay, the Most High is eternal. Okay, the Most High God is infinite, meaning you can always level up with God. There's always something to improve with the Spirit of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can always improve yourself. You can always be renewed, be refreshed, be regenerated. Okay, you can always grow abundantly and above. Okay, be very intentional with how you use the word abundant and abundance. Okay, like, be very intentional with that. Make sure you specify, what you want to grow in abundance, because abundance is just a lot of something. Okay, so now here's another thing. Now, God knows what we're referring to, in most cases. But for people who are pretending like they're divine, who are pretending that, they're living this path and stuff like that, they got to be careful about, cursing themselves. Because if you're sowing, unnecessary chaos, or, you're sowing, like, bullying somebody or harming somebody, who don't, an innocent person and stuff like that, they're receiving an abundance of conflict in their life, an abundance of drama. That's why one of the cards that came out said their everyday is filled with drama. You get what I'm saying? So, divine abundance. And, it's okay for me to say this, because you know how sometimes they'll try to take things from us and try to use it for themselves. But I got a card that says the things that work for you won't or do not work for them. Things that are activated for you does not work for them. So we know that these people be watching this. We know that they try to get the sauce, or they think they're getting the secret sauce, but it's not going to render the same results if your heart is not in the right place. Okay, if your life does not align, with these things that you are asking of. God don't even listen to everybody, right? You don't want to listen to, you don't want to take heed of the truth. You don't want to take heed of righteousness, and what's fair. Okay, you don't want to take heed to sound counsel. You want to overtalk somebody that's speaking some sense. Okay, you want to overtalk, somebody you want to overtalk it with some bullshit. Okay, because you want your toxicity to continue being enabled. Okay, so you want to ignore God. But then you want to turn around and say, oh, I know God, oh, da, 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 da. That's why in the scripture it says, God is going to tell some people, I don't know you. I don't know you. And we are held accountable for what we know. We're held accountable for what we know. Okay? But this is your energy collective to start. Okay? All right, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Comment if y'all want me to post my last video. It's y'all gonna see a lot of my Aries energy in that. So I don't know if everybody ready for that. And if I do make it public, it's probably gonna be for like a short period of time, because I know it's just for a few select individuals. In that video, I basically told you guys about the 2 dreams that I just had in detail. And it's kind of complex and complicated, so you're gonna have to be patient with how I talk through that dream, as well as the interpretation that follows. And yeah, so